What's persuasive? From 9 to 5, I know it's vacant, yeah, bitch. Yeah, bitch. Make a living life like rappers do. Back when condom rappers wasn't cool. I fucked Sherane and went to tell my bros. We left Sherane and let it burn. Hot sauce all at night time, mommy, yeah, bitch.
Hello, welcome back to Low Trust Society Quest, and we are, oh my god, there's a guy right here. Hello, guy. Nice. And today we are going to get this shit out of the Orseco records. Last time we discovered lots of secrets, lots of things that will make you trust society less. And of course, that is our topic of today. It is a low trust society, is what we live in. And of course, a lot of people say, oh no, what happened to the world 2025 or whatever the fuck year it is whenever you're watching this. But in my opinion, and I don't think this is a hot take, I think it's always been this way. I think we're just a little bit more aware of it. I just think people's tactics are being openly portrayed. You know, if you think your grandma, your grandpa didn't have, you know, some sleeping arounds or some fucking ups that they did back in the day that they are taking to the fucking grave, then please hold on to that, because we need people who are innocent and beautiful like that in the life still. But yeah, for me, I realized that people have probably always been this way. You know, and it's always been a low trust society. It's just nowadays, it's a lot easier to be deceitful. And it's a lot easier to see the people being deceitful. But welcome to the playthrough, I'm the Koopa, and today we're going into the records on the Dragon Quest X as I talk about things that don't really matter, but matter all the more than anything that actually does matter on the internet. And yeah, we're playing Dragon Quest X while we do it. Like I said last time, where we went to the past and we were doing past things, and now we're in the present doing present things to affect the past things. Essentially, this relates to my low trust society thing because we're cheating. We are cheaters, and we're just gonna see what the fuck they did back in the past, back in the day, in order to find out what to do back in the past to sort of solve it, to make it better. This really goes back to Back to the Future. So I really hope people have seen the Back to the Future trilogy, because if you haven't, I really feel awkward just referencing this movie constantly. But essentially, this entire version is just us going back and forward and back and forward and being like, oh, this is wrong, let's fix this, and all this bullshit, and figuring out how things came to be. You know, how you motherfuckers fucked up and trying to unfuck it. Because a lot of people in the past sacrificed too much to make Astoltia the way it is right now. And so we're solving that. And because of this low trust society, we can just cheat and solve it this way, through the records. So let's watch a little cutscene here. Inside the crate were volumes of minutes and ceiling. Okay, here we go. So let's see what this shit says. Records of the Court Ministry, Menu, Chapter 26, excuse me. I don't know how to read. I don't know how to read Roman numerals. Oh, hot lady. Many aguas given to lives, but the seal of Zalgthar is yet to be completed. Damn. First casualty of the scene was Prince Gerlin, initially discovered, sealing technique. Okay. Song's power is so great and terrible that it will take 100 years to seal it away. Ah, I see. It's unlikely that I ever see a peaceful day in Orseco in my lifetime. Okay. So that is why the entire kingdom fell, and they had to rebuild the whole thing, because he was shitting up for a long time. But he eventually got sealed. Okay, so looks like the pompous Prince Gilliran died while attempting to seal Zongalon. Doesn't matter. The important bit is it took 100 years to seal Zongalon. Fortunately for us, we don't have 100 years to spare. Can't we just go further in the future to, you know, figure out how to... Oh, well, he's talking about now. You know, we can't wait 100 years in the present to seal him. All right. Who's this guy? Excuse me. I just heard you say Gilran earlier. Good. Surprised you know that name. You must be an archaeologist studying the history of the Orseco Kingdom. My name is Eligan. I am the descendant of Menegre, who was once a member of the royal bloodline of the Orseco Kingdom. Among the old scrolls in my study were tens of thousands of pages from the journal of my ancestor, Gree. What Gree wrote was his regrets of letting Gilgren die. Apparently, he was on the verge of discovering a method to seal Zongalon without requiring a sacrifice. I'm sure it's fate that we met here. I hope you will use this for your research. Well, what did he find? Oh, the Gazbalan badge. Indeed. So this must have been what Gree was working on here. Yep. By the time he finished it, it was too late. Okay. After reading the memories of my ancestors, I felt the urge to come and see the place for myself. I'm glad to have met you. I think I was able to accomplish something important. All right, thank you, random stranger. Who the hell was that? I don't know. Well, we have Eidos here now.
There you are, Caillou. I've been trying to contact you. Something terrible has happened. A monster is attacking Clinton Castle, and it's not Zongalon this time. We need to hurry.
Okay, so we will hurry. We will hurry because he said so. Because he said so, and what you say goes, buddy. Actually, I think I can evac with this child. Oh my god, I can. I love the dancer class. The dancer class is the best class! Okay, you chill out. So we gotta go back to Ogre. We're gonna go fight things. Excuse me, if you hear this, I'm gonna Sorry. It's becoming the winter month, so I'm gonna take my hoodie off as we travel back over here. This is one thing I really do love about not being a face cam streamer or anything of the sort. I just really don't like having the visual element like that on there. You guys can see me and connect with me and all that bullshit. See, the funny thing is, I really feel like a lot of streamers, because of that, are just hella fucking vain, man, and self-absorbed. Ugh, like, is it really about the game or not? I don't really think it is, personally. I just think you want your dick sucked. And I know, I also want my dick sucked, but the internet is not the place for that. I don't know if we really need to just bring back the era of you know, people being overly cautious of everything on the internet and shit, you know, where we're like, oh, I need an antivirus even if I'm just browsing my Gmail account. Because people are way too open and trying to find romance online. It's so sad. It's so sad to me. It's like, what the fuck is going on in actual society? And I really think it's the low trust thing. I really do. I think a lot of people don't trust their communities or even, you know, the people who claim to really love them. You know, they just can't trust anything. And, you know, words are meaningless, of course, like I've said before multiple times. And because of that, they feel like, I don't know, man, the internet's probably, you know, it's probably just as horrible. You know, at least I can talk to anime girls. So sad, so sad. But even still, I'm not relinquishing in that. You know, as long as we're aware of it, as long as we're really looking at it from the outside in, and not being blind to the reality of the situation. The reality of the situation is the only reason why these fucking anime girls are so kind to you is because they don't have to look at your ass. Let's be real, man. Let's be real. And it's because you don't have to look at them, and you're not actually, you know, making fun of them. You know, you're just making fun of the anime avatar. Yeah, man. The system of disconnection, you know, the detachment is so powerful, especially for women. You know, they could detach from looks. Well, we all know how powerful they'd be. They'd be fucking unstoppable if they could detach from looks. Oh, I know I'm being noisy, Dark Swordsman. I have shit to detach. Let me get my shit off. Okay, let's fight this boss. You Dark Swordsman ass. Go! Pregnant God! I don't know why I said that. I don't know, that was definitely a Freudian slip, but I'm gonna go with it. Give our guest here a warm welcome! Oh god. Oh god. Oh, he's breaking water! He's breaking water! He's ovulating! Oh shit! Get him in the hospital! I'm such a retard. I am such a retard. But I like being retarded. I'm just glad nobody really has to see it. And that's the thing, guys. You really have to be relished in the fact that we're all kind of stupid. Not only for, like, making this shit, but for watching it in general, too, you know? I wish more sports fans were like that, too, you know? And just realized how fucking retarded the act of watching sports is. Because I feel like that's one thing that we all fucking do. Like, everybody watches sports. Like, I don't know anybody who just doesn't go home and just fucking put the game on or whatever. And that shit is just as retarded as this. Probably even more so, in my opinion, because it's like a physical activity. It's like, why aren't you at the fucking gym or something? Or, you know, playing the sport yourself. But yeah, all forms of entertainment are really stupid. You know, as guys, as humans in general, we should probably be endeavoring to, I don't know, fucking get out there and fulfill the needs that we need to fulfill. But that's the annoying thing about life. It's so low trust that it's like, why do it? Why do it when it's just gonna be stripped away from me in a horribly unfair way? Like, what's the point, you know? I'd rather be on here and work towards achievements that may actually happen, you know? That may actually have some sort of meaning to them. You know, I know exactly what happens when I get to level 118. I don't know what the fuck happens when I get a girlfriend. She could just betray my ass. She could just be completely evil and working deceitful tactics behind my back. And you know what I would do? Because I have no idea how to use force. Well, it's not like I don't know how to use force. It's just cringe to me, and I don't know how to do it in my own way. But you know what I would do if that happened? I'd just fucking respond in kindness. I'd be like, well, I'm gonna break up with you, but I'll still, you know, pay all your bills and, you know, help you out and sign the divorce papers, and I didn't get a prenup, so here's all my money. I'm 100%, you know, assured of that. You know, I think that's a true reality for someone like me. And because of the low trust society that we live in, because I've seen it so many times, because I've witnessed it so many times, I just realized that I got to check out. You know, yeah, a lot of people are realizing that. You know, we're coming to that stark realization that it's just really not made for us. You know, a lot of honest people, a lot of people who feel like the golden rule is within full effect. You kind of want to treat people good because you want to be treated good, but at the same time, yeah, I think I said this last episode. People don't want to be treated good when they treat you like shit. This is just a fact of life. If you are treating someone like shit, it may be unconscious, conscious, whatever it is, but on some certain level, you know, you want them to bring that vile energy back. And I know a lot of people in real life have seen this happen fucking physically right in front of you. When people make fun of me, I don't feel the need to clap back. I just laugh and I just keep continuing on. Sometimes I even like, oh, thank you for the compliment, and, you know, turn it back at them, whatever, and then just move on, because all in all, I know that's just a clear signifier of what your weakness is, you know? And once I know your weakness, it's not even fun to fight you. It's just literally like a fucking collapse. You know, once I know your weakness, why would I fight you? You know, I don't want to kill people. You know, unlike in Dragon Quest, if you kill people in real life, they don't come back. You know, I can't just fight the boss again. I can't just replay this shit because it was really fun. And yeah, I've realized a lot of times people don't want the strict adherence to death in normal ways. They kind of want to be cast aside. You know, the silence is very helpful for a lot of people, strangely enough. And as annoying as it may be, you may be one of those people, you know, if you're really extroverted, you got a lot of friends, you don't know why everything feels wrong and why everybody ignores you and nobody respects you, you may need the silence, you know? You may need the silence from other people, and of course, you may need to give it to yourself. Really introspect a little bit about, you know, what you are doing with your life, because low trust society, no one's gonna tell you, and they all see it. They all see it, man. Awareness is crazy like that. All right, Zongalon, what are you saying here?
All greed is mine. Only I have the right to ruin these wild lands.
Indeed, indeed. Only you're the guy. Oh, was he gonna eat him? Don't eat him. Oh my God, Jesus Christ, bro. He's gonna eat him. Oh my goodness. It's a little sexual here. You know what these guys actually remind me of? They remind me of the what is it? The monsters from Metroid Dread. Oh God, he really is. He's having a fucking feast. He getting all up in that shit. He licking it up. He's slurping. Goodness gracious, you gonna wipe your mouth? Spitting it everywhere and shit? Somebody get this man a napkin. Okay.
There's nothing quite like the taste of a fresh kill.
And I gotta say, that is true. That is true. There is nothing quite like the taste of a fresh kill. And I have a different way of killing.
Yes, I can feel it. My power before the shield is returning.
Okay. Please don't fight us.
100,030. I don't know how to count. I waited a long time. God damn it! I don't know how long it is. Soon all of our greeds will burn.
Okay. He's gonna burn us all. Cool. I'll see you later. Wow, great timing, guys. Great fucking timing. It's not like I already killed the boss or anything. Well fought, Sheena. We thank you for defeating the horrible beast for us. With that taken care of, let's get back to the matter at hand. What did you discover about sealing Junkerton? 100 years? We don't have 100 years. All the world will be destroyed. We'll have to rely on the information you learned from the stranger Inner Sickle. The supposed alternate sealing method.
This may be exactly what we needed. Should an alternate shilling method really exist? Sheena, please go back to the past and ask Gree about this.
And indeed we shall. Okay, so that's where we're going next here. Let's travel back over to the combat castle, find old Prince Agree, and see if he can do anything with this thing that we found from our old buddy Eligan. Our good old archaeologist researcher, you know, our buff nerd. We do love a buff nerd. Really hot, really hot. Oh hey, Kitty, Gree. Oh, that's the other guy. Give a red. Even mere animals mock me. We are animals too, my friend. Especially you. I feel like an ogre is definitely an animal. Yeah. I thought I was king. I held the weight of the nation on my back, and yet now I've made a fool of. Kitty. You. What are you looking at? Well, there's a big old ogre in front of me. If you're worried about me, don't be. I care not for your sympathies. Where's Prince Gree? I don't care about you, bro. What? You're looking for Gree? Yes, that's what I just said. You don't know where he is either. Damn it! The king of Orseko commands you. Forget about Gree and come assist me! What the hell? I need some capable assistance for the task ahead. Oh god, this is how pornos start. You are one of the few that know that Zongalon is my father, the previous king of Orseko. His room is still down in the basement. We should check there before any clues behind his motives. Okay. Okay. I'll help with that. I thought you were going to have me fight or do favors for you to get you ready to fight, but we can do that. We can check his room. Okay, so I believe that's at the bottom, right? Hold on, let me see here. Yeah, it's at the bottom. Okay, so let's go down here. Wait. Yeah, it's down here. Okay. But yeah, man, low trust. Low trust is basically all we have left, you know, being ourselves. And like I said, I really think it was like this before. We were all just kind of like living in ignorant bliss. I really do think our grandparents had some shifty, shady shit going on back in the days. You know, I'm not to say your grandma was a hoe, but she probably was. It's not set in stone. But you got to be okay with that reality. You can't just deny everything and be like, yeah, we were all super holy. That's what awareness is. You know, once you know that the general nature of women and men is evil, and now we are just kind of openly seeing it and allowing it to prosper and not really policing a lot and giving them so much power. Yeah, we kind of have no choice but to check out. We kind of have no choice but to just say, oh my goodness, let me take care of myself. Let me put my own mask on before I try to save some other people, because a lot of you motherfuckers are beyond saving. Now, of course, that is what I'm trying to do with this one, but I'm trying to make you save yourself. I'm not selling a course or, you know, going through some stipulation of bullshit to let you, you know, grow with me and my community or whatever. I don't fucking know. Like, of course, I am trying to build a certain kind of community, but one more revolved around, you know, free thinking and people who want to be here and people who want to grow and evolve into something that actually benefits society instead of just being, you know, sheltered, lazy, weirdo gamers like people tell us we are constantly. But, you know, not giving that up. I don't think we should give up gaming. I don't think we should give up gooning. I don't think we should give up anything that gives us happiness. Because it's obviously gotten us to where we are now. Hold on, there's a car outside. Hold on a second. Trashman. Trashman is here. Okay, so if the dog starts barking, then that is why. Trashman has arrived. All right. So let's see what we can find here. Good work. Looks like you found his journal. All right, what's it say? This is the king's journal. My dear wife, my dear Lalaria? Lalaria. That sounds like malaria. Is your wife a disease? Fellas. Is your wife a disease? Okay, I'm sorry. That was a horrible joke. Since your passing, I have grown weary. Yep, there's a dog. The kingdom of Drand is strong. Night after night, they plot against us, but we have no way to conquer their strong castle. Okay, next page. If I don't do something about it, I'll be handing down our war to the children. I want to avoid that at all cost. Okay, Prince Gilliran's a little angry now. He's like, what did you do? What did you do, idiot father? Gilliran grew into a strong ogre with a heart of gold. I am very proud of him. And Gree, who was told he didn't have long to live, still gently supports his brother. I did terrible things to that boy, yet his spirit of forgiveness and compassion is much like yours. Oh, he's writing to his wife, right? Okay. I want to leave behind a peaceful world for my sons, and there is only one way I can achieve this. Legends tell of a god of war who sleeps in the summit of Mount Landon. It is said this god grants power to mortal comprehension. I shall seek out the one who watches over this god of war. I shall offer all of my being to the god of war and leave behind a peaceful world for my sons. I see. And once again, this is a little bit of what we got into in the Calamity quest, the mythology quest. He flew a little bit too close to the sun, and this is what happens to a lot of the people in this past areas. They just kind of go for power, and of course they get it, but is it really what you want? And that's what I'm kind of trying to avoid with this whole playthrough. You know, not to be cooperating, you know, and saying, "Oh my God, I am so fucking amazing," but I am so fucking amazing, and I know that, and I know that people will see that if I go at this too ham. So I'm kind of trying to, I don't know, man, suppress myself. And it's going well because, of course, I'm playing probably one of the most unpopular video game franchises in the West. So I like the fact that I've chosen this game. Because all in all, you really don't want power. You really don't. Anyways, let's get back to the cutscene. I see. So that's what pushed him to do such things. His supposed love for me and Gree. Yeah, you don't want power, man, because I don't like interacting off of fear. Like why? I'm such a loving creature that I really hate when people fear me, but it happens because I'm this powerful, man, and everybody wants that power. So of course they have to fear me in order to get it. He is a failure of a king. He deserves to be Zongalon. Yeah, man. That's kind of not a kingly thing to do. It's like, I'm gonna go seek help from this other stupid deity or whatever the fuck. That's an idiot thing to do, man. That's really dumb. I'm kind of on Gilligaran's side here. It's worth it to be angry at something like this. The God of War and Landed Peak, I suppose that's source of the problem. Okay, so I'll have a wagon waiting for us. The castle will meet the Guardian of the God of War. Okay, so let's go have a talk with this Guardian of the God of War, because obviously something bad happened there, and he got way too powerful for his britches. I mean, of course, we killed the other guy. I guess we stormed the castle. We killed the other guy that he was trying to kill for years, but you know, he's just gonna bring him back. Ain't that the fucking bitch? Ain't that the fucking tits, right? Very funny stuff. But yeah, I'd say as a leader, as a king, you go for help in your kingdom. Like, he went to a completely different place and he's looking for gods, for people above him. You know, and that's the really dumb thing I feel like even about our leaders in America. It's like, if you need help, go to the people of America. Don't go to the leaders of other fucking nations. Hello? What are we talking about here? What kind of fucking king are you? Some bullshit. In my eyes, it should be about the people you're serving, with the people you're serving, for the people you're serving. You know, it should be all about us. Should. I don't think it's a selfish thing to say. Here's a selfish thing to say, politics-wise. Sorry to get too deep into politics, but this is one of those channels. I fucking hate politics, and I'll just say that right there. I really do. But Shoe on Head has said this, and then Smug Alana repeats it a lot, and I've just heard this so many times throughout my life, that you may not like politics, but politics is likes you a lot. Or you may not be interested in politics, but politics is interested in you. And it's so fucking annoying to me that a lot of people are just captured by this and think that, you know, the way to succeed in this is the hive-minded way of just agreeing with people and fitting into a group. And that's not the way, man. You have to see both sides. You have to see the picture for what it actually is. And yeah, because of that, I really think there should be an IQ test to be passed before you vote. It's really bad nowadays, to the point where I'm like, it's not even really worth it for me to vote, because I would spend so much fucking time corroborating over an answer, and you know, nothing would fucking change. Because once these policymakers get into fucking line and get into doing what they're fucking doing, it's gonna take like 8 million phone calls and super amounts of outreach. And I feel like a channel like this, where I just convince you to fucking think for yourself, will be so much better. I haven't voted basically since Obama, and I even regret that. I even fucking regret that, because honestly, there really is no good choice, you know? There really isn't. I like Bernie, but I don't even like him now, you know? It's like if I put him up on office and he actually won the election, if he actually got fucking nominated in the first place, you know, I'd probably elect him, and then I'd probably be pissed off at what he did, because I don't like him now. I will openly say that, you know? I'd say the politician that I am most a fan of now is the one who makes the most changes, and guess who that is? Yes, it's the good old T-Man. It's the good old orange man. It's the orangutan. I'm not proud of it. I'm not proud of liking any of these deceitful, low-trust society, privileged motherfuckers. I don't like that I like them. But got to basically just make a decision. Because decisions are actions. Decisions bring us to the holy place. And this is an unholy place. There you go. See, you like that transition? You like how I went back to the cutscene, baby? I know you did. I know you did. Anyways. There's no place for the likes of you. Oh, hey. What are you talking about, bitch? Are you the guardian of the God of War?
Because I think you're God of War, I think it's supposed to be here. I think it's supposed to be here, you bitch.
You look a lot like a sexy ogre woman. I am the guardian of God of War. Prison princess, one of the 6 states. I need info about someone who visited here a few years ago. Indeed. There was an ogre who came here seeking the power of the God of War. There he is. That's my dad. Dad! That man had collapsed on a snowy road, and I was taking care of him. When I wasn't watching, he mysteriously disappeared. So you did this to him. You let him be an idiot. All right, and then Zongalon appeared and agreed. I see. I understand that in your folklore, it is said that warriors can come here to obtain the power from a God of War. But that is a grave mistake. What the hell? The God of War is a being of pure evil, one that exists only to bring misfortune unto the world of mortals. Indeed. Well, I mean, he is a God of War. Ares, the God of War in Greek mythology, he was kind of an asshole too. You know, he didn't do good things. So my father was possessed, is that it? The God of War hates Gazbalan, the ogre who sealed him away, and by extension the entire ogre species. He will do whatever it takes to destroy ogres. He is racist! Because he likes pukus. No, I'm joking. Perhaps that Ogre King forged a contract. Instead of gaining power, he was instilled with the hatred of ogres. So that's how Zongalon came to be. I am looking for a way to defeat Zongalon. I need your wisdom. Defeat? Well, that would be impossible. The best you would be able to do is seal Zongalon away. However, the sealing arts will claim the life of its user and take a century to be completed. Of course, we all know the story. Are you prepared to die for that? Oh my. Well, don't say it so hot like that. Jesus, it kind of makes me wanna... Okay. Yes! As the current king of Orsecco, I will bear the sins of the king who came before me. And I will come on him. Whoa, chill. Very well. Then, I will bestow you The ceiling, mystical arts. The milling, the mystical ceiling, the ceiling, mystical, the mystical ceiling, the mystical shilling. Okay. Bestowed on you. There you go. Now you got the hand of the seal. May the light shine upon Ogre. Okay. All right. Sheena, thanks for joining me. I must return to Orsecco, prepare for battle. I'm sorry, but this is my last request. I want you to find Gree and bring him back home. Don't worry, I got him. So this seems like it's going pretty much exactly how, the regular timeline went. And us finding Gree, because I suppose in the regular timeline, he was just off on the bumfuck of middle of nowhere figuring out this whole ceiling thing. And us finding him and giving him this sealing device is going to change the timeline here. So let's go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead and shift some things around, shall we? Okay, so we're gonna search the combat castle. Are we at the combat castle right now? I think we are. We are. Let's go. I don't even know what the interest of this place looks like, man. I don't know where I am. I don't know where I am. Are you people? Okay, so I think we need to go. Talk to Nazu. Prince Killer is all different than usual. Oh, you look for Prince Green? I'll down in the castle basement. She saw him down there. Oh, okay. Basement. Me there? Oh, maybe what? Okay, well, let's see. I think he might be in the treasury or the stage. I don't know. Maybe the stage. Let's go to the stage. Okay. And then I think from the stage. From the stage. You go down the other way, right? Let's go up here. Let me go and see what this this person has to say up here too. We got another pink to tell us where to go. You want to see Prince Gree? I found him early when I went to go fetch water. He said he was heading east from our Orsecco Combat Castle to the Cave Gladiator's Grotto south of here. I wouldn't budge, seeing it was urgent, so I just saw him off. Okay, now we know we're going over there. So I think our closest one is going to be the Plains entrance, right? Nope, it's closer to go to the entry. Okay, that's cool. It's also pretty nice to see how these areas sort of change slightly. But at the same time, I'd say, if we're going to go order the versions and, greatest to least, this is probably like the second worst version in my opinion. Like version 2 being the worst, and this one being slightly better than it, just because it really does have a lot of repeated areas. Just like this one. Of course, it's a little different. Like I said, nice to see how it changes. But really, I mean, like, what is it really that different than just the regular, Orsecco Kingdom Heights area? And you really don't go to too many new areas in this version. Of course, there are a couple of cool new versions, but other than that, really, there's not much. There's not much, and it just like slightly pisses me off. Not too much, but just slightly pisses me off that they kind of. It's sort of like the Nintendo cycle, They sort of get really, really creative with one, and then they get really, really lazy with the next one. It's like, 3 good, 4 bad, 5 good, 6, and 7 good. And I can't really say 7 is that good because I haven't finished it, but I am really enjoying what's there already because they let you go back to version 5 a little bit. And I really like version 5. I don't know, man. I'm a sucker for version 5. What can I say? What can I say? It's got good characters. It brings it back to basically the kind of analogous congruency tales that were in version 3, essentially, to me. It's really good in that sense. And also, it's where the true challenge begins. Also, it starts version acting. Wow, what am I even talking about? It starts the voice acting. And I think voice acting is pretty pretty baller, pretty tubular. I did come looking for you, Prince Gree. You came looking for me, did you? Oh, look at him. He's so shy. What a wonderful boy. Ever since I left Orsecco, I've been searching for a way to return my father to the man he once was. I had some idea of what I was looking for, so I started with the myths surrounding the birth of the ogres in various places. My guesses were off. You can't get what you want just by searching blindly. Anyways, how's Gillibrand doing? Oh no. He's not dealing with the news a good way. Way to seal Zongalon? But at the cost of his own life? No, I won't allow it! Sorry. Let's talk a while, okay? Sure, man. I got you, bro. Sorry, I had to sneeze. My father, Zolgrin, was very happy when I was born. For my father, I was a long-awaited heir for the family. It became clear that I was never going to grow up into a great and powerful ogre. When I was 4 years old, Gilgaram was born. My father gave me up for adoption. And at a young age, I understood why he did it, and I resented him a little for it. Years later, I returned to the castle, and I introduced myself to Gilgran. Gilgran had been like that since he was a child, cocky, arrogant, and a jerk. Even though we grew up apart, he believed I was his younger brother and always tried to protect me. Woo! Sorry, I am sneezing so much. I'm trying. Let me go back to that. He never hesitates to protect someone. In that way, so I always believed he would be a great king. Since then, I put aside my own dreams. And I tried to help Gilgaran be a great king. So I can't let my little brother die. I have to get the Galbazan badge, the sacred artifact of the Ogre people, at any cost. The what? Yeah, you don't need it, though. Even if it was something small, isn't there some kind of clue? Nope, there's no clues. You're fucked. Even if it was something... Okay. We'll give it to him. Wasn't there a clue? A clue? No way! How? Where did you get this? From the future? No, that doesn't matter. Thank you, Sheena. This will save my brother. Please, could you hurry and come to the Orsecco Royal Tomb? I will explain everything there. Run, Gree, run! Okay. So I think we're going to go to the tomb and see what he needs there, and then we're going to go ahead and end it off, because my nose is killing me. Also, I feel like it's just a good spot to end the part. You know, nose or no nose. Who knows? You know? Okay, I'm chilling. I'm cool. Okay, so where's the tomb? The tomb's there. Not too far of a ride. I trust that you'll stay with me here, the rest of this ride here as we continue on. But if you don't, I understand. I understand. We have low amounts of it here, you know, low amounts. And that's the sad thing about life is just that if you really want to survive, if you want to keep your psyche okay, if you want to stay stable, you know what I'm saying? If you understand that you are actually a trustworthy individual, or you endeavor to be a trustworthy individual, you know, you just kind of have to take things unseriously. You just kind of have to disconnect, detach from the fact that you want everybody to be like you. And of course, I would like everybody to be like me, not exactly like me, but you know, just take certain aspects of it. And I do treasure the fact that there are terrible, horrible individuals in life to just look at and learn from. But yeah, it's a little annoying. It's a little annoying to just know that, man, all y'all ain't shit. And I hope, man, I hope the hundo, you know, the 100 that I've collected so far, I hope that you don't fall into that path. But if you do, you know, I just hope you want to progress. You want to grow. You know, I don't care what level you're at. If you're trying to level up, you're in the right place. And if you're honest about yourself, you're also in the right place. And if you want someone's opinion, you're also in the right place. And if you want stupid voice acting, you're also in the right place. If you want someone to hover over a dialogue box for 8 years while talking about nothing, then you're also in the right place. I don't know how you could be in the wrong place then. That's a lot of things to be in the right place, man. I don't know how. Jesus Christ, if you're in the wrong place, you better get the fuck out, man. There's so I give you a whole fucking list. Okay, let me chill out. Oh, Ogre. Do not forget, the sound of the flame dwells within your heart. Oh, Ogre. Oh, Ogre. Sheena, this mural depicts the surrounding of the birth of the ogres. Birth of the ogres? They say that ogres were created in an attempt to put a human mind in the body of a monster. Ah, like a Frankenstein thing. In their primordial days, they were as violent as monsters, but through the power of... Oh my god, I skipped that. But through the power of the god of Gazbalan, they became a single species. The power of the Zongalongs returned the ogres to their primordial monster states. Oh, I see. So we're using the opposite god. That makes sense. Then, through the enlightenment of Gazbalan, wouldn't be able to reverse that process? He's a little bit of a scientist. Look at this guy. I was looking for the Gazbalan badge to decipher the lore of Gazbalan. Gazbalan, Gazbalan, Gazbalan! You say him 3 times, and you summon the ogre! You summon the Frankenstein ogre! Oh, well that goes right there. Look at that. Look at that, little puzzle piece. We like it. Oh, what's going on here? Little spooky puzzle time? Oh my. I can't read that. Might as well be Japanese. Oh yeah, look at that dance. I know how to dance. This is... You gotta do the dance. You gotta do the dance. That's it. The method of controlling the mind is through dancing. That's true. That's true. You guys ever wanted to know how to just free flow your mind? Learn to dance. Learn to dance. You ever want to know how to go with the flow? You ever want to know how to gain ultimate peace out of nowhere? Learn how to dance. Learn how to dance. It's strange. I can picture the war dance in my mind as if I had known it since I was immemorial? Immemorial? With this sacred dance, we may be able to save my father and everyone he's transformed. Kitty! Hi, Kitty. What's the matter, Kitty? Do that. So cute. Where are you going? Stay! Oh! Let me pet you! Okay. What's going on here? This is a letter from Gilgamesh. Oh, he made peace with the kitty! Gree, you disappoint me. I didn't realize you'd be lying to me for so long. To be honest, part of me has always wondered what kind of place Orseka would be if a kind, gentle ogre like you was king. As for me, I've been a terrible king. Still, I will do my duty to the people. And I leave Orseko to you, brother. Brother. My brother.
He is going to die.
Gina, I have a request for you. Gilligrand must have gone alone to steal Zongalon. Please, stop him before it's too late. Looks like we're gonna have to fight things then. Don't worry, I'll do it. Oh, he looks so happy. How could you say no to that face? Okay. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Zongalon roosts at Cape Dusk, at the northern tip of this continent. The northern tip. There are boats leaving ports in Duran Plains on the northern continent. Go speak to the ferryman there. I will never forget what you've done for us, Sheena. I'll follow you there as soon as I'm ready. Okay. So, with that being said, next time we're going to go fight Zongi and in his Zongi thongs as he zongs along, singing his Zongi song. Indeed, indeed, indeed. I want to thank you all for trusting me along this journey to stay with me for about 45 minutes. That's pretty crazy, right? That took a lot of trust. So maybe we're slowly building back the trust of society right here, right now. And I think how you build it back is to first of all trust yourself. And I'm glad you trusted yourself enough to watch this video all the way through, to click this video, to maybe like it even. I don't know what the fuck you're doing with your life, and I don't care. I want you to trust this moment, to know that I am not here to lie, deceive, or forsake you. And I am just a mere gamer gooner such as yourself, who wishes for different things. And so I'm taking different steps to get those different things, because holy shit, it feels like no one else is. I gotta start adhering to the SZA logic and realize that everybody is not as good as me. So, I have to be better. I gotta be better. And maybe I'll get results from that, maybe I won't. But we're so low trust that you'll never know, man. You'll never fucking know what's gonna come next. But you will know what's gonna come next for me, at least. Next time we're gonna go fight good old Zongi. So if you're ready for some Zong Thongs, tune into the next part. I appreciate you guys. Low trust! And I'll see you next time.
Park the car, then we